Alright, yeah, something a little different today. My refrigerator here, it's not that old, and it's making noise. So if you got a refrigerator making this kind of noise, and it's something that's easy to fix. It's a cheap fix too, instead of spending a couple of $100 and having somebody come look at it. So let's take a look at it and take it apart, and we'll show you how to fix it. Alright, yeah, first we're going to unplug this. This one's easy to get to, but if yours is in a tough spot to get to, it's not really necessary to unplug it, but it doesn't hurt. Alright, first thing we're going to do is take the ice bucket out here. Got some ice in there, you probably have to throw that out. And here are the tools you'll need. 1/4 inch nut driver, 5/16 nut driver, a small slotted flat blade screwdriver, Phillips head, and needle nose. We might use them, we might not. But first thing we have to do is, and it's probably the toughest part of this job, is take this rack out. Some of your refrigerators might have a plastic rack, and you just have to push that to the side, and then there's like little clips you just have to push out of the way, and then the whole, I think you can call that an ice tray, that'll come down. But this one here is a little tougher. This one here is actually sitting inside of the, I don't know if it's going to help. Let me turn your light on. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think so. Alright, yeah, this one here is just sitting in these slots, and it might help now. But if you look in here, you see it's like a V-shaped piece of plastic, and then you just got to push this up, and push this up on the other side on the back there. But on the one side, you want to leave it down, and it'll come right out. Alright, I'm going to throw you guys up on a tripod. I'll show you what we're going to do before I put you up there. Alright, first thing we're going to do is take your nut driver and just loosen these nuts. There's two here. You can't see this other one. Well, if I come over here, you can. Just have to loosen them and then slide this up, and this will come out. Matter of fact, in this refrigerator, I only see them two. The rest of these are, oh yeah, nut drivers are back here that you need that. Okay, and then on the bottom, you get back here, is your electrical connection, and you slip your your flathead screwdriver in behind here and behind the other one, and that'll come right out. And then we're going to get our Phillips head, and in the right hand corner over here and the left hand corner, you're going to unscrew them, and then you got two Phillips head down here, and then we're going to lift that out. You got to lift that up and pull it out. So let me throw you on a tripod, and that's what we're going to do. Alright. I'm going to try and stay out of your way, but you guys try and stay out of my way. First, go back here, and we got to pull out a little bit, and then get your flathead and pop the front out. There you go. That's your electrical connection now. Get it's a 1/4 inch. I can't even see what I'm doing here because I'm trying to stay out of your way. And like I say, you just loosen that, and then theoretically that should slide up. Let me see what's holding it. Let me see what's holding it. Okay. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to get it out without taking this little piece of plastic off. Let me turn you around here so I can see you. Alright, this here is just guides your water. You don't have to turn. If you have an ice maker, you don't have to turn the water off or nothing. It doesn't work unless the refrigerator is running. But this little cup here, there's a tab in the back, and if you push it in, you can actually get it out of the way. Where you can just unbolt this whole thing and take it off with you, and then this should come right out. Make sure there's no. This one's full of ice, but it's ready to pop some cubes. But there's water in here, so. Alright, let me put this off to the side. Alright, we move this back a little bit. Now, you take your Phillips head and you take these 2 screws out of the bottom. Yeah, most refrigerators are the same, you know. You may have a few different things about them. Okay, you see the way I lifted that up? Because it's actually sitting on 2 hooks in the back. So you lift it up and it should come right out. So you got these 2 little, oh, let me turn you around so I can see again. Okay, so you got these 2 little hooks that hook into here. And there's your evaporator fan. It sits on 2 little rubber things. Alright, let me get this out of the way. Then, can you still see it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this down here's a little piece of styrofoam, and you just wiggle and jiggle and tickle it and pull it straight up. That directs your air into the freezer. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can see it. Slide it over this way. Okay, that's a little better. Alright. Now I'm going to take these 2 screws out. Phillips head. If I'm in your way, I apologize. Okay, got the one out. Take this one out. Alright. Now, what size is that? It's 1/4 inch. Wrong nut driver, that was my 5/16. You need the 1/4 inch for this. And then just, well, actually you could use a Phillips head. It's got a Phillips head on it too. Okay. Alright, let me get the whole stuff out of the way. And ready to pull that out of the way. Alright. Now if you have ice, if this is all iced up and everything, then you got another problem. But if you have no ice and everything and this is making noise, then that's your problem. Alright. You can actually keep this in here and work on it while it's in here. Or you can actually take it out. Alright, let me look it over. Alright. Yeah, I decided to take the whole thing out. That way you can see exactly how this thing is operating and stuff. I got 2 Phillips head screws up here that hold it in. And this will take the whole mounting system off and everything. Make sure you catch that screw. Alright, we got that. Oh yeah, before you do that, right here there's a green wire, that's your ground. Just wiggle and jiggle that around a little bit and that'll come out. That's pretty easy. Alright. And watch how your wires go. First, this wire here, it's got two little wings on it. You just squeeze them together and then pull it out. Just that easy. And then I've got this other Phillips head screw. And just make note of how you see your wires. This wire here actually went through the bottom and sort of sat on the top here. So, alright, I'm gonna bring you over to the counter and we'll take it apart over there. Alright, we brought you over to the counter here and put a towel down so we don't scratch nothing. Alright, you've got to pull a fan off here because we've got to reuse it. And there's a little round clip on here. It sort of just tightens it up. And you stick a screwdriver in there and just gently pry it and it should come right off. There we go. Alright, don't lose that because we're gonna reuse that. And that's just going to make it a little easier to get this off. Alright. Oh boy. Good thing we took that off there. Try and push it from behind. Ooh-wee. Alright. Like I said, don't lose that. We're going to reuse that. And here's our motor. That's what's making your noise. It just sits on there with, well, let me show you the new one here. Here's the one that we just bought. This was only $15. If you pay somebody to replace this, they're going to leave here with more than a $200 bill. Alright. And here's how it's held on. It's just got this little nub here, and then a little nub in the front. And it's just clamped in there. It's just sitting and floating. Where you at? Over here. Just sitting and floating in there. So our little rubber shock absorbers, they seem good. They're still soft. Alright, so now you're going to need your 5/16 nut driver to get this out. See, you could do this while it's in your refrigerator, but this way you might be able to see better and understand what's going on. Okay, I'm doing this all in real time, so you see how it's not difficult. When you put this back together, make sure you put your ground wire. Your ground wire goes on this side. See that? Alright, so you just pull that off. And pull that out. And then take your new one. Sorry about that, my battery died, but I had another one. Alright, so what we do now is we take this new one, we stick this right in the little rubber hole there, and then we get this and slip that down. Okay, see what we just did? We almost put it on backwards. This goes this way. Okay, and just make sure that's sitting in there where it belongs, and then you get the 5/16 nut and put that back in there. And put the other one in here. Alright, and tighten the other side, so you crank down on that. Make sure you're in there and you're flopping around the way you should be. Like I say, make sure you got your ground wire on here. Now, this is ready to go back in the freezer there. So what you do is, we'll put our little spring clip on here. There we go. It pops right on. And then when you put this in, grab it from behind so you're not pushing on the thing in. And you want to leave about a 1/4 inch. Here we go. We had about a 1/4 inch sticking out. So it's funny, the new one actually has more play front to back. Okay, let's go over to the refrigerator. Alright, now it's just a matter of putting everything back in reverse of what you did. I'm going to put this in like this to hold that screw in place. I have to many ways, I'm sorry. Alright. Like I say, remember where your wires were going. Alright, we had that wire going in the bottom, from the bottom over the top there. Now, this one here I think I can reach. I don't know how much you guys can see, but yeah, you want to tighten it, but you don't want to get too crazy. Okay. Alright. Now you want to plug this in. And make sure it clips. There we go. Did you hear that? And then, let me get this wire out of the way here. Put this back here. Make sure it's not in the way of your fan. Alright, and then you want to go over here and hook your ground wire up. There's a little stud sticking out of this. There we go. There we go. Alright, so you're all good to go. You know what I think we'll do? Well, I don't know if it's going to turn on or not. I was going to plug it in and see if it worked. Sorry about that. Whoa. Alright. See it working up there? And I'm going to unplug it so I can keep putting it back together. Alright, now we want to get the cover and put that back in. You gotta finagle it so your little hose gets in there. Alright, now I gotta pull it out from where it was. Alright. Alright, let me get some screws. Alright, if I recall, these here, let's see. Yeah, make sure you're sitting where you belong down here. Alright, we're all lined up here. Alright, these are your 1/4 inch. Okay. Alright. Make sure they're tight. And then we have these. I don't know if you can see up in this corner here, but I'll try to stay out of your way. Okay. And this here, you know what, these are the same screws, but I'm going to go with the shiny ones up top. Alright, now you want your little piece of styrofoam. Just take it, shove that down there nice and gentle like, and then we'll get the diverter here. And like I say, you got 2 little hooks. Put them in there and then pull it down. And you put these screws in. Like I say, I'm trying to stay out of your way. It's tough though. Oh, you can't even see. Hold up. There you go. Let me turn you down here. Alright, sorry about that. Am I still on your way? There we go. Alright, yeah, you want to screw it down. You don't want to crank down too much because everything here is plastic. That's just how it's made. Alright, now let me get your ice maker here. Let me clean the ice out of there first. Alright, yeah, I had half melted cubes in there and I wanted to get them out of there because who knows what that was going to do. Alright, when we put this back in, let's slip it in here and see if it'll get in our way. Let me put this here. I guess I'm going to try and stay out of your way. This here is sort of jammed in there. Guys that do this for a living know exactly what goes where and when. Alright, see now you push that white thing in the back there and that sort of clips in. Alright, now this is sitting on them screws. We just got to tighten them back up. You guys probably can't see. Well, yeah, I guess you couldn't see it. Alright, like I said, I can't see this one here, so. Okay. It's all tight. Now you want to get, can you see down here? Yeah, okay. Put your plug back in. Make sure you clip that in. You hear that? You couldn't hear that. It clipped in. So now you're all, should be all good to go. I'm gonna dump these ice cubes out and I'm gonna start fresh, right? Water's cheap. Alright. Oh yeah, don't forget this. Let's see, put the rack in the top there. And then ease it in over here. And then you just pull it down. Okay. So there we go. You just saved yourself about 200 bucks. Alright. Like I say, this most refrigerators are saying this one's a GM. And I'll put the part number. Let me see. Yeah, that's not oh yeah. Part number's down here. They got a couple of these and they replace certain motors and stuff. I was lucky I got the identical replacement, but you know, some numbers they replace others, so I'll put that in the description for you. So there we go. Let's plug it in and see what it does. Alright. Oops, sorry about that. Alright, that's a lot better. Now it's purring like a kitten instead of growling like a tiger. Alright, what do you say? Enough of this? Alright. See you guys later.